So, happy Wednesday. This is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous campaign stuff. That's Hobo Fist and Friends are coming up later today. Gimpy the Crusader, this is our current campaign. 3 days, 16 hours, 57 minutes into it. We are in the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits. This is the quest line for Ulbrig, the companion who is available in the latest DLC, The Last Sarkorians. And this again is my 4th playthrough. First playthrough as a Lich, second playthrough as the Azada / Gold Dragon, and then third playthrough as a Demon. They've all been pretty fun. They're all slightly different. It's good. But again, 4th playthrough. Oof. How many hundred of hours is that total? Over 300. Not including this playthrough, which probably up to 400, I'm going to guess, total. At least, because not every playthrough was actually longer than 100 hours. But they've gotten shorter as we've done. Like, the first playthrough was the longest, and then the second was not so long, third was not so long as the second one, and this one seems to be going a little bit faster too. Maybe. It's hard to tell. But anyway. Cast of characters. Okay, Gimpy the Crusader, a neutral good Dwarven Crusader, which of course is a cleric archetype. Weapon of choice right now are two-handed weapons, or two-handed swords, or great swords, if you want to call them. Weapon of choice at the moment, though, is this Fatal Beacon. It's a +3 Holy Great Sword. Confirms a critical hit. The enemy loses the ability to make attacks of opportunity for 1 round and suffers a -5 penalty to athletic skill checks and a -2 penalty to reflex saving throws. Multiple applications of this do not stack, or does it? Do not stack. It's also a holy sword, so it's doing extra 2d6 of holy damage. Yeah, well, as long as they have, evil alignment. So that. Oh, it bypasses damage reduction too. Didn't notice that part before. Anyway, 2d6 points of holy damage there. Evil Outsider Bane, that's coming from a buff. Cold Iron. That, I believe, is from an item. Good aligned. That's an item. And the hands with +3. It is +3 weapon. So, that. Anything else special? Let's see. I guess look at the inventory. This is where the Covenant of the Inheritors. This is where the Cold Iron, Good aligned stuff is actually coming from. Any party member within 30 feet gets a +2 bonus caster level skill checks to overcome spell resistance, and all weapons are good aligned and count as if they were cold iron. So it's good to be close to Gimpy. So save us on some buffs and stuff like that. Anyway, that's Gimpy, and he's also cleric, animal domain, which means he gets a pet. His pet is Espresso, a bear that he uses as a horse. So basically Gimpy rides around on the bear, smacks stuff, the bear smacks stuff. All good. Hey Amaki, welcome back. Doing well. How are you doing on a Sunday? So there's Espresso the bear. And then we have our other cast of characters. Veronica is a mercenary, the only mercenary in the group in this run. She, as you can see, is a Dwarven blood kineticist. She is, her role in the group is to deal damage, specifically sniper type damage, meaning that she only gets 1 attack, but if she hits, it hits pretty hard. As long as she hits. And she's doing pretty well that way. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, it's a nice bear. And then our other 4 companions are actual companions. So Sela is our tank, currently using Demon's Terror, which is a speed flail. And see, it's +2 speed, +4 attack bonus on a first attack against a new demon. It's keen, but I think that's... Does she have a buff on for that? No, it's got to be a buff, because I know it's a speed, so it's got to be her paladin buff that's on it still. Holy, that's from Gimpy. Cold Iron, that's from Gimpy. Good Align, Gimpy. Enhance with +2. So, yeah. So the Radiant Speed is the base stuff. Everything else is through buffs. But anyway, she's our tank, armor class 42, although Espresso's at 51, so they share the job. And then we have Ulbrig. Ulbrig is the companion, as I said earlier, from the Sarkorian last Sarkorian's DLC. He is a shifter, specifically a Griffinheart shifter, which is only available to him as an archetype. You cannot make a character with this archetype for whatever reason. Why? Ask Alcat. We don't know. But again, he runs around as a griffin most of the time, and melee damage. Does it very good job. Pretty good job. Not disappointed with the shifters at all, really. Okay, then we have Darren. Darren is an oracle. His main role in the party is to be healer, buffer, and also arcane damage. But our oracles don't get arcane damage. They do when they have the right items. In this case, the red salamander ring, which gives him access to fireballs, fire snake, hellfire rays, that kind of stuff. And then he's also a ring of pyromania, which adds damage to all the fire spells he casts. And then he's got the scorching bracers, which gives him access to the scorching rays. That kind of fun stuff. And then there's roll penetration, elemental
Hello
carnage
everyone.
armor.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Plus 1 point of damage per dice.
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen.
Belt.
That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live.
Unholy damage.
You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please remember that YouTube wants you to like and comment on his videos. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. Sorry, it's not Sunday, it's Wednesday. Now, Blood Rage, we don't care about that. I'm just looking at his necklaces real quick, because this is okay, but it's not really great. Yeah, he'll be fine. Anyway, so that's Darren. Again, he's got a very mixed role. He'll be fine. And also, Darren, this is the first time we've had included him in other playthroughs but we just did it for his storyline stuff, so they were familiar with that. But this is the first time that he's spent any real time with the group, as again, he's our, kind of our main healer. Although Gimpy is more than capable of healing the group, that's mainly his job. And then last but not least, we have Ushale. She is an ascending succubus. Espionage expert with 3 levels of rogue. Why? Because sneak attack damage just to buffer damage potential up there a little bit. Seems to be working pretty well. Espionage expert is actually a ranger archetype. And her job is to shoot stuff with a bow, either using Finian, the weapon there, or she got a speed composite longbow too. It depends on what we're fighting is the weapon that she's using. So if we're doing like spirits and stuff, Finian, but everything else for the most part gets the speed bow. So she gets that extra attack in there. And her thing is mostly, DPS. She doesn't hit really hard, but she hits many times, so that's the idea there. And Darren does have a pet. We got him a Bob. Bob is a wolf. Bob's job is to run around and chew on stuff and try to trip them. He is not a mount for Darren, because Darren does not want to get that close to combat. And then Arushale, she does have a pet too, but this is just Bismuth. Bismuth comes from this statuette that she's carrying around, the Triceratops statuette. Bismuth is behind levels on everyone, because that's just the way it works. And Bismuth's main role in the group is to carry stuff. Can participate in combat from time to time against easier stuff, but the main role of Bismuth is just to carry stuff. That extra strength allows us to carry that much more junk. Okay, that's that for the recap on the group. Where are we? We're in the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits. So again, this is related to, or this is the quest stuff, or quest-related stuff for Ulbrig. And I forget exactly what we're looking for in here. Companion quest. The Wayward? No, that's Ember. More Than Nothing. No, that's Fenian. Protect the Forest Temple. When the invasion began, the gods' course were as powerless as mortals in the face of the demons, and local deity is in need of help, which the townsfolk cannot provide. But the commander's abilities are more than sufficient for this request. So this is what we're doing. So that's where we are right now. And then all this stuff. Spirit catchers. Rescue the missing spirit catchers. Oh, this is related to this, what we're currently doing. Spooked horses, find spirit catchers horses. So this is all related to what we're doing right now. There's Incuria, that's related to. And pursue the past. That's storyteller stuff. Okay, so this is where we are. And never done this before, so it's all new. It's all new to me. Spirit catcher, there we go. Who are you? What do you want from us? We have nothing of value, I swear. No money, no jewelry, even our horses have gone missing. The halfling looks at you forlornly from inside the cage, which is locked with a heavy bolt. Basically, the spirit catchers are kind of like Ghostbusters, but really bad at their jobs. I'm not looking to profit from this rescue. Are you alright? We're in a cage. Our teeth are chattering with fear, and we can barely keep upright because of the shivers. Yes, we're definitely alright. I'm not looking to profit from this rescue. Indeed, this is rare nowadays, but I suppose I shouldn't look a gift rescue in the mouth. So, why aren't we profiting of this? Because we're the good guys in this run. What's going on? Nothing good, that's what. Some insane wizard put us in the cage. Then he took Hallie and Molly away for some ritual of his. And that's not good. It's not good at all. Open the cage. Your colleague is waiting for you out in the ravine. So, Vidcheck's alive. I'm so happy to hear that. We'll go to him right now without wasting another minute in this place. Look at all the little halflings go. Okay, so how close are we to leveling up? Not even close. Okay. Oh, look, they even left stuff behind. Junk. Diamond, though. Or, sorry, ruby. No, it is a ruby and a diamond. Okay, that was a little altar thing. Killed stuff there, I'm pretty sure. Dun, dun, dun. That's where we got. That's where we came in, was back there. Okay, that's the cell. Sorry, just trying to get orientated. To the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits. Oh, that's right. This was a cave up like on the side of the hill or something. And the forest, there was a couple of different cave entrances here, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep. Okay. Spirit catcher's over there. I think we wanted to go this way because this bag is actually, this is like the ravine through here, and this was up on the top of the hill. I think this is why we came this way. Because we're looking for loot, you know. Devoured horse, carrying storms.
Missed me already.
I did miss you because you have a fireball you can cast. It's down to 2.
We will be victorious.
So Swarm's almost dead. Bob. Get the horse, Bob. Trip it. Good job, Bob. Oh, Mr. Griffin is not a griffin. Now he is, though. Add on, gives him a little extra strength and stuff, and that's all you can do this round. Veronica. What's your burn at? 4, so that's already on. So bonus dexterity and constitution. Because of the burn level. Oh, you don't have your armor on. Where do you keep that on?
Forwards.
Get charged up. Or not. Aru.
I will resist.
Oh, that's right, Aru is actually riding Bismuth too, so she can move around and stuff. Sela. No charge for Sela.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
What swarm? Sorry, storm. It's not a swarm, it's a storm. Bob. Oh, I forgot to do his death from above. This should be over here. Oops, shut. Death there, up there. This is his death from above charge. Basically, he flies over stuff, so nothing can stop him from charging, basically. And I forgot to use it. And Veronica.
We won't falter.
See? No swarms. Or undead horse.
Prepare yourself.
Somewhat undead horse. Oh, and it has a little swarm on it too. So annoying. Not enough swarms in this game.
My sight.
Worst game mechanic ever. Outside of level drains.
The light, take you!
So technically the worst game mechanic ever is swarms with level drains. Or ability drains.
So it comes to this.
Yep. Okay, so this is the bag we're looking for. Anything good? No. Now scroll up here with some greater.
Watch out for trouble.
And dead horse on the floor or ground. Spooked horse, his errand is complete. Dead body of a horse
Gimpy
has
is raising
been
money
eaten
for the
away
National
by
MS
insects.
Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $2,000 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. Okay, this is a place of worship. You see a chalice containing decayed animal organs, some old bones, and dried bloodstains around it. The deity that was worshipped here must have been particularly bloodthirsty. You can say it, evil. So can't get down there. So coming up here was part of one of the quests that we're on. That's how we get up here. Let's make sure there's nothing up there. Looks like we got some more places to go. Oh, we've been here. Sort of. Not really. Oh, this is why Aru is always using Finian, because there's ghosts and stuff up here. You just gotta remember to switch if we need to. Old journal page. 4 months have passed, still no replacement. They only sent me dogs with the supply cart. They said the dogs would keep me company, but they only made it worse. Every night they just bark and bark, snarling and snarling into the darkness of the forest. Every night I have to listen to their ear-splitting barking. Maybe it's a good thing. At least I can't fear the whisperers that way. There are voices out there, promising they'll come for me. I don't like them, those voices. They sound evil. Glad I have plenty of wine left. I need to drown them out. Just potions of rage.
See? I'm indispensable.
This hut looks like a forest ranger's post. It looks long abandoned, but you can't shake the feeling that you are not alone. Stuff. Round longbow, another diamond and ruby. Can't actually get in there.
There are many roads to success. I will guide.
Making checks on something for whatever. I don't know what that is. Empower magic route. So make up 3 spells they cast per level per day. Empowered as though using the power spell feat. Works with the spells level 6 and or below. So under fireballs, lesser quicken, maximize. Gimpy holding? He's got the necklace, the dragon, that, and Book of Dreams. Book you found reveals only parts of its secrets, at least for the moment. First page. So this isn't actually doing anything for me, is it? This book is active each time you use the ability that lets you summon multiple creatures. This number is increased by 1. Oh.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Is it always on? So, right now this would summon 2, but with the book we'll summon 3. Oh, we can summon a diva too. Forgot about that. It's an angel thing. So I'm guessing this book doesn't actually have to be activated. Empowering of spells. Level 6 and below. Gimpy. So, no damage spell there. Cleansing Flames. Blade of the Sun. It has to be a Darren thing. He throws around the lower level spells a little bit more often. He's got the Hellfire Ray, Flame Strike, Controlled Fireball, Fireball, Scorching Rays. So they don't show up here, but it's from an item. I don't know if that'll count or not. But anyway, Darren should use that rod. The Wand of Fireballs. Will we actually ever use this? Could. It's the cold iron ammunition. Nah, he was not going to use that. When in doubt, burn them. Okay.
They will break against our resolve.
I wasn't expecting that. Lifeless Sneaks. So just undead. Multiple undead. Kill the poet, Veronica.
Strike with all your might.
Of course we're surrounded. Oh god, we're surrounded by them. Let's see, make sure these are just 4 undead and barbarian stuff, power attack, immunities, mind affecting, so that they are living. So regular bow is going to work.
Desna, guide my hand. Disappear.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Make your peace.
Burn. Overkill, but good kill. Going after Bismuth. Again, Bob. Good chip, Bob. Good kill, Bob. Okay, Elbrig. Let's charge. There's death from above this bard. Undead bard. Just like that. Ow. Didn't need that level.
Into the fray!
So the level drains.
You've made your choice.
Go Gimpy and Espresso. Espresso the bear. So Veronica lost a level there.
We can do it.
Revenge. Critical hit for 187. That was not empowered. That's just a regular hit. Ooh, look at all the magic stuff. Wow. It's a lot of rings of protection. It's a lot of magic stuff to sell. You have to check everybody's rings. chain shirt, that's not a big deal. Okay, anyone who's wearing a ring protection of any kind. That's a 3. Barrier. Animals don't wear rings. She's not wearing rings of protection. He's got a 4. She's got a 2. He's not doing those. And bismuth. Sorry, pets don't do rings. So, good. It's a lot of money we just made. Learn charisma 2. We already have at least that. Spirit catchers. Look, we found them. Some of them. Old journal, page 11. I spent more than 2 months here. It's a calm place. Untamed, desolate, but calm. That is to say, I was calm when I first came here. As the days pass, I feel this ever-growing unease in the reason. I can't put my finger on it. It feels as if a caustic mist rolls over the grove and drops of its poison make the leaves wither and the roots dry up. But it's a trick of the imagination. I should end my shift and get some rest. Drop by the tavern in Gundren. After I dealt with the troublemakers, I found unearthed graves yesterday. Must be the work of some local brats.
Hello everyone.
I'll catch them yet.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Happy Wednesday. This is a place of worship. You see the remnants of offerings, dried flowers, and herbs. The deity that was worshipped here must have been relatively benign. Being a nice guy. Or girl. Or thing.
You called?
Who are you guys? Human huntress. Halt right there, whoever you are. You ought to know this place is dangerous. Some of us are sick with something and I don't know if the thing's contagious. Who are you lot? A scouting squad. We were hired to find out how bad things were in this grove, and find out we did. At quite a cost to ourselves. He nods at his squad mates. We've been cursed with some magical blight. We've got nothing to treat it with. Our sick won't make it as far as the town, and we won't abandon our own. If you don't help us, we're done for. And who are you? I don't recall seeing your party in Gundren. I am the commander of the Crusade. I'm sure you've got a lot of your plate already, but I'm not going to lie, we need help. What happened? One of our number, we're scouting into a network of old caves. Strange sounds were coming from there, and checking everything around here was exactly what we'd been hired to do. So back he came, and he looked shaken. He was talking about some sorcerer and his corruption, and then suddenly he collapsed on the spot. We thought he'd sleep it off, but ever since he came back, the rest of the squad has been feeling weak too. So it looks like he was right up about the corruption. The sorcerer has hexed us with a sickness that's going to make sure we all die here. What do you know about this place? The place is unclean. I wouldn't spend another night here if not for our mission. The squad leader spits on the ground at his feet. The ghosts rise from the earth as soon as darkness falls upon the oak forest. I haven't seen them, but it's what my lads say. Perhaps the sickness has clouded their minds, but for whatever reason, I believe them. There's also a swamp here, and there's something uncanny about it. Again, I don't want to be a teller of scary tales, but you're better off keeping away from it. The locals say that there are spirits living in it who are happy to pull an absent-minded traveler down into the bog, and then gnaw their bones clean, I suppose. How did you wind up here? It was because of money. We'd been paid by the chief of Gundren to do some scouting. What kind of help do you need? We can't bring the sickness to Gundren, and our infected won't make it that far anyway. I'm begging you, find some medicine to treat this scourge. We must finish off the sick and burn their bodies. I'll try to help. If you don't help us, no one will. So, another quest. I don't want to detain you any longer. Still, don't forget about us. What? Who was I talking to? I come all this way and you don't have any loot in your camp? What is this? So 2 gun run, swamp cave, abandoned cave, abandoned cave. So that's where we went already. So the spirit catchers, they're marked on the map, but they don't want to talk to me. Oh, never mind. Got to talk to the right one. My hearty greetings to the heroes of Grim Grove. Thanks for saving my friends. How do you like the name, by the way? Grim Grove? Brilliant, if you ask me. I came up with it. What are you going to do now? The halfling's eyes sparkle with joy. Well, we'll rest here for a couple of days and recover from our adventures, and then we'll go to the nearest tavern and make it into the most incredible story ever based on real events. The bards will be all over it. And another thing, he ceremoniously hands you a document of some kind. You are now an honorary spirit catcher and a member of the team, with a license to show for it. Oh look, we got a spirit catcher's license. I found your horses. They're dead. Halfling sighs heavily. You found them, so I'll keep my promise. Your name is going in my book. My poor horses. My sweet marble bead. Okay, so that. Just don't leave me here alone for long. The place is so cold and scary and lonely. We already found your friends. We found your friends. Okay. So it's this way, I think.
Keep your calm. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, so we've been this way. So we came down, so we're going into the swamp cave next. Ghastly stench. This is the swamp thing. Stuff. Swamp cave. Stinky swamp cave.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Who are you? Gathrius the Bookworm. You are level 17 wizard, Thessalonian specialist. So he's got protections on him, some buffs. So he's immune to fear. Dominate, can't be dominated. No big deal. Get him, Bob. Bob, you didn't get him. Okay, Veronica, blast him.
Forwards! I will resist!
Oh, look, he had friends.
They are the darkness.
Demon friends.
I will see to your demise.
Prepare yourself.
Half turn.
We won't falter!
Get charged up. Bob, you can triple muck him. See
The
off.
inheritor.
Finish that one off.
Guide my blade.
Oh, so close.
Precision and grace.
Happy Wednesday.
Desna, guide my hand.
Sneak attacks everywhere. Okay, so. Dead demons. Dead sorcerer. Actually, he was a wizard. They call him a sorcerer, but he's a wizard.
Never stop learning.
Stuff there. Some protection from fire. Necromancer staff. +1 or +3 enhancement bonus to weapons of the monster summoned by the wielder and usually animate dead and create undead spells. So it's actually not a bad necromancer thing. Look at all this stuff. So apprentice's robe. +1 AC whenever the wearer is under the effect of a mage armor spell. We don't have anybody who uses that spell. Key of the Dawn. Another quicken meta magic rod. What's that lesser? This is a quick. Oh, this is a level 6 one. Turn that on. So nothing great, but
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
let's see. So lesser quicken, staying power.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised, and over $2,000 has been raised so far. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. So I'm just reorganizing some of this stuff. We have this on twice now. It's a quicken. That's the lesser. That's the lesser, so we don't need that one. This one, quicken, maximize, and power. So I've got nice ones there. Okay.
There are many rooms.
So what's the key for? What was the key for? Could go this way. Okay. Hey, demons. Fighting spirits. Who's gonna win that fight? Oh, looks like the spirits are on our side. Charge. Which one? Devastators. Not over. When did you kill it? Okay, Ronka. Blast him if you can. Deuced. Okay, Rue. there. Shoot that one.
Make your peace.
Bob. Where's Bob? Bob confused. Bob might be confused about something. There's Siva.
The light take you!
Bob. Oh, these aren't Bob. Those are the spirit wolves. They're using the same portrait. That's what's confusing. I think this is Bob. These are the wolf spirits.
I'll make short work of this.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
So, shaken? Sickened and shaken. So, he does that? Forgot that he did that. Cornigan Smash picked that up. So, immediate persuasion check to see if making them shaken, so easier to hit. All right. Leave the spirit donks alone, you jerk.
We can do it! Forwards!
Critical 175. This is a love tap.
I will resist.
Come on, roll better than that, damn it.
Into the fray! Ha!
Now it's my wolf. Go, Bob.
Out of my sight.
So it comes to this.
So we saved the little spirit wolves, I think. Let's go Firestorm and Tsunami. Okay. To the shrine. I'm guessing the key is for something in here. So, okay, where? The shrine in the forest. So where should we go? Doesn't look like it matters.
I will guide. Focus on the goal.
So, no info on this stuff. So, looks like we're going that way.
Watch out for trouble.
Oh, it's a tree. Something happened. Karene. Olbrig's mighty hand brushes a delicate green sprig with surprising gentleness. The tree trembles and a figure appears beside it, one already familiar to you. You are alive. You came to my call. Greetings. Karene. This is the spirit wolf, whatever. Greetings, my lady. Olbrig reverently crosses his arms in a ritual gesture. I am Olbrig Olesk, chosen warrior of the heavenly griffin Avar. Avar. Avar's chosen? The wolf sounds surprised. Ah, I believed I understand. Welcome to my shrine. I have had no visitors in such a long time, not mortals, or spirits, or gods, and I am glad to have a chance to host worthy guests here at once. One last time. One last time, what do you mean? I am dying. Indeed, I cannot live without mortals, but what remains of my people? What remains of me in their memory? But folks remember you. That slip of a girl, Isena, bends over backwards to please you. The chieftain of Gundren and his whole band swear oaths in your name. Isn't that enough? They swear oaths in my name? The wolf laughs. They do not even know my name. They refer to me in the Numerian way as Karena. My true name, Karene, is forgotten, lost, like a trinket left behind in an empty house. And what about my cult, my rituals? That absurd feast day that is closer to mockery than veneration? No, my friend, these people are near strangers to me. They do not know me, and I do not understand them. I am alive only thanks to a miracle, this fragile little tree, and not for much longer. Why did you bring us here? I sensed that you had awoken, Ulbrich. It was like the rising of the sun, its rays like a kiss on Avar's beak. I wanted to see you while I still lived. On the way here, some demonic locust barred our path. Do you know anything about that beast? The locust is merely a servant. Its master is the one who should be feared, the one who brought corruption upon my sacred forest, the one whose shrine you found under the ruins of your village. The wolf bares her teeth. The one who wiped out your clan. Ulbrich's fingers turn into sharp talons. Where is he? Tell me, where can I find that scum? I don't know. He is careful. He does not go into battle himself, but instead sends his demonic insects here. But your meeting is inevitable. If you don't find him, sooner or later he will find you. You will have your vengeance. The wolf falls
Hello everyone.
Silent.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. So the wolf falls momentarily silent as though she is unsure by what name to address him. Ulbrich of the Olest clan, chosen warrior of the heavenly griffin Avar. Are you the last of the gods of old Sarkoris? Not the last, but there are a few of us left. Very few. Just like our people. The remaining settlements are falling apart or losing the spirit of Sarkoris and forgetting their gods. As the communities die out, so will we. In this forest, not far from my temple, you can encounter lesser deities of the natural world. See what they have become after years of oblivion. Soon there will be nothing left of any of us, not even a memory. We'll see about that. Don't be so ready to give up, my lady. We will yet see Sarkoris green and brimming with people as before. But these are not the answers you came here for, yes? I can sense the most important question burning you from the inside, Ulbrich, so ask it. What did you want to ask her, Ulbrich? Answer me this. What happened to Avar? Ulbrich breathes the words like a prayer. Why did he stop answering me? Avar is alive. I rightly guessed that our noble kin would not part with life so easily, but Ulbrich, her voice is hesitant, you cannot speak to him until you remember everything you have forgotten. True enough, there's a lot I've forgotten. My memories are like a heap of bright fragments no matter what way I turn them. I can't see the full picture. These memories are hidden from you for a reason. But do not be afraid, Ulbrich. Sometimes what is lost can be restored. I will try to help you. How can you help him? I can help him restore his memory of the past, but only as much as he wants to remember. The wolf looks Ulbrich dead in the eye. What do you say? It will be painful to remember. It's more painful to live without knowing myself. If you can help me, do it, please. So, how much you want to bet he's Avar? Just a guess. The wolf's eyes flare with amber light, and visions of the past rise up before you. The vision that appears before the commander in the amber glow of wolfish eyes is hazy, the details unclear. In the very center of the vision, there are two men. One of them is Ulbrich, his face twisted in terror, pain, and fury. Blood streams from a deep gash in his neck. He shouts something, but the words are lost. The other man's face appears blurred, and in his hands there is a bloody knife. Where is this happening? Tearing his eyes away from the warring men, the commander focuses on their surroundings: a stone floor, smoking torches, a blood-stained altar. This place is familiar. It should be, for the commander was there only recently. It is the secret demon worshipper shrine under Current Glen. Who is Ulbrich fighting with? No matter how hard the commander peers at the man wielding the knife, his facial features slip beyond his grasp. But the muscular body, the red hair, the embroidered clothing, it all serves to make the two men, if not identical, then at least extremely similar. Ulbrich is seen being attacked by one of his own tribe, most likely a close relative. What is Ulbrich shouting? A dull buzzing sound in the commander's ears, muffling everything else. He strains his hearing, but he only manages to make out a single word of Ulbrich's brother. The man with the knife says something in reply, but the commander cannot make out the words or even the voice that utters them. What's happening now? Weakened from blood loss, Ulbrich falls to dodge the next strike. The killer's knife plunges into his neck and a fountain of blood sprays out. Ulbrich slumps to the floor, and in that instant the secret temple starts to shake. The vision fades to blackness on the image of the bleeding Ulbrich, but the commander manages to glimpse the figure of a huge creature with wings outspread. Flinging the killer aside, the griffin carefully lifts Ulbrich's body from the ground, and the vision dissipates. It's okay, maybe he isn't the god. Brother. Ulbrich is breathing heavily, pressing his hand to the place where the traitor's knife cut him open. Slain by my own brother. I'm dead? You're alive. Avar saved you and carried you to safety and hid you from those who would have hurt you. You slept for 100 years within the stone. Yes, now I remember. He slowly removes his hand from his neck and looks at his fingers, as though expecting to see blood there. That foul altar in Current Glen, the dried blood, human bones. So that's what happened. My kin rejected their god and bowed down before a demon. My own brother stabbed me to rid our clan of Avar's protection. You're right, Karen Ray. It hurts to remember it, but thank you for restoring my memories. You have remembered what you were ready to remember. There are still secrets you are keeping from yourself, but maybe that is for the best. You will remember everything when you are able. That vision explains a lot, but not everything. You're right, but I've remembered enough to set my head spinning. Let's talk about this later in Dresden. Thank you, Karen Ray. It is my pleasure to help a friend, even if it is the last thing I do. Dying will not be so lonely, I think, if I know that someone in this world remembers me as I truly am. Not a chance. Let it never be said that Ulbrich Olesk allows a good turn to go unrepaid. I won't let you die, my lady. I recognize that fire. Yes, you have always been ready to come to the rescue, but saving me, I fear, is beyond your power. I heard there's an ancient relic in your shrine. My shrine is deserted and desolate. There is nothing here but what you see. Karen, you're wrong. To forsake the people of Gundren, give them a chance and they will help you survive. Then what should I be doing, in your opinion? Appear in the town and show them the correct way to perform my rituals and pronounce my name? To plead for adoration like a beggar seeking charity? They would ridicule such a pathetic deity, and they would be right to. But, my lady, there's no reason why you'd have to do that yourself. That's why gods have chosen ones, after all. Avar chose me, and I talked with him for many years, performing rites and relaying his will to the people. Choose one of the townsfolk, and they can restore your cult as you see fit. Who am I supposed to choose? The people of Gundren and I were strangers to one another. Who among them is worthy of bearing my blessing? Senna, she has served you faithfully for many years. Senna, my greatest and final disappointment. Yes, I thought she would make a worthy servant, but her head is full of nonsense from tales and books. It's not me she believes in, but her own fantasies. What good is a chosen one who does not even know my true name? The girl's head head's all muddled right enough, but she is devoted to you and to old Socorus. She doesn't know our ancient ways, but how can she if she grew up in this ashes of our land? Don't spurn the girl. Teach her, and she will teach the rest of the townsfolk. I have no faith that she will prove herself useful, but if you think otherwise, very well. I will give her one more chance. Perhaps this zeal of hers you speak of is strong enough to melt the glaciers of ignorance within her. We should go. So long, and thank you for the sage advice. I judge the people of Gundrum too harshly. Perhaps they are not as alien to me and Socorus as I thought. Dum dum dum. Okay, just a second. Dog cam. Technically, dog cam is up. But apparently she has. So. Ta-da. So there's Rocket. I don't know where... Is Mickey in front of him? Looks like Mickey's in front of him. Closer to the door. Yeah. So anyway, there's Mickey and Rocket. Rocket's the black and white one. Mickey's the brown and white one, which I believe is... He's directly in front of Rocket, blocking the camera. So... Or being blocked by Rocket. Pretty sure. Yeah, Mickey's in front of him. You can tell the right side of Rocket's neck, when he moves his head, that's not moving, so that's Mickey. It's hard to see that he's there because of the brightness of the door, because of the south-facing door. So, anyway.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
Is it?
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, well, let's go out here for a second, or stand here over for a second, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so I'm going to get up, stretch legs, get some water, because I'm almost out, and be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dong video.